idamuttamam pratyakshavgamam dharmyam susukham kartum avyayam. This knowledge is the king of education, the most secret of all secrets. It is the purest knowledge, and because it gives direct perception of the self by realization, it is a perfection of religion. It is everlasting and it is joyfully performed. So very important words. First of all, it is told Raja Vidya Raja Guhyam. Raja means king. So this knowledge is the king of all knowledge. Whatever education you have, material or spiritual, the king is being discussed here, the king of all knowledge. The most secret of all secrets, at the same time it is the greatest secret. Raj Guhyam. So Krishna has used this word many times. Guhyatamam, this is the greatest secret. The knowledge which was discussed in the initial chapters of Bhagavad Gita, second and so forth. They describe Guhyam, confidential knowledge, and that is the knowledge of Brahm. I am spirit, soul, different from the body. It is very difficult. Just like a person in dream, it is confidential knowledge for him that all these miseries, no tiger is chasing you. You wake up. It all appears very real. Similarly, for us, all this life which is temporary appears to be real. I am man, woman, I am this body, I am dog, I am cat. So this is confidential knowledge. You are eternal. You do not die. You will continue. You were existing before you accepted this body. So a person can see everything outside this body, but nothing within the body, and we are the spirit soul within the body. So this is called confidential knowledge. Next level of knowledge in chapter number 7 and 8, it was in relation to devotional service, that is called more confidential knowledge. And the most confidential knowledge, the pure devotional service, it is described in this chapter. So it is called Raj Guhyam. Pavitram idam uttamam, it is the purest knowledge. What is the meaning of purity? In all the other fields of knowledge, there is impurity, there is contamination of lower modes of nature, mode of passion and mode of ignorance. So knowledge was mentioned, how various people, they read the Vedas in order to get material benefits of life, karma kanda portion. So that knowledge is not purest. There is mix of ignorance. Person thinks I am this body and the satisfaction of body will satisfy me. This is real happiness. So such people follow the karma kanda portion of the Vedas, means ritualistic ceremonies. They give charity so that they can become rich in next life. They open educational institutions so that they can become vastly learned. Or they worship various demigods so that they can have material facilities in this life. So this knowledge is there. It is fact. If you do this, you will get such results. But it is not pure knowledge. Because there is contamination of mode of ignorance. You are thinking you are the body. Satisfying body, you will be happy. Then there is more advanced knowledge. You are not the body, you are spirit, soul. But that knowledge is also not sufficient, the knowledge of the Upanishads. And because still a person thinks, I am one with God. Although that one means just like the drop of water is same as the ocean, both are water. In the same fashion, I am similar in substance to God, but there is great difference in the magnitude. This a person is not able to understand. So again, there is ignorance. Person starts thinking by reading Upanishads at times that I am God. You are that. Tattvamasi is the version of the Vedas. You are that means you are not matter, you are Brahma, you are spirit soul. But it does not mean that you are God, you are supreme spirit soul. That is why in the Vedas, in the Upanishads, it is also mentioned that you are different and God is different. Nityo nityanam chetanas chetananam. There is one consciousness and there are plural, many consciousnesses. There is one eternal consciousness, there are many eternals. Ekaha yo bahunam vididhati kaman, that one supreme personality, supreme consciousness. Par Brahma, how it is different from plural, unlimited consciousnesses? Because this one consciousness, supreme consciousness, fulfills the desires of all infinitesimal consciousnesses. So thus this difference is also given in the Vedas, but it is very confidential. So there is a tinge of ignorance in this knowledge also. And a person starts thinking that I am God. But this knowledge is purest. You understand you are spirit soul different from body. And just knowing this is not sufficient. You have to know You are a spirit soul. What is your actual designation? Now you are thinking you are man, woman, identifying with some name. But you have a real identity. You have a form. What is your real form? What is your real relationship with God? How to act in that relationship? This is called perfect knowledge, pure knowledge. It gives direct perception of the self by realization. In other process, there is no direct perception. But here, if you follow Krishna consciousness, then you can perceive God. One may not be able to see God unless one is completely purified, just like fire cannot be seen at times, but one can feel the fire. Oh, heat is coming, there must be fire somewhere. So in a similar fashion, even though one may not be able to see God, but if we chant and hear Hare Krishna Mahamantra very nicely or the subject matter of Bhagavatam very nicely, we will be able to perceive the presence of God. Just like a person is blind, he may not be able to see other people, but he can touch other people and perceive their presence. He may smell amazing fragrance of the flowers, and in this way one can perceive the presence of flowers even though one is blind. So one may not be able to see God, but one will be able to perceive the presence of God. That is a special prerogative of those who follow this Rajavidya. Pavitram idam uttamam pratyaksh avagamam dharmyam. So it is not that you have to remain in blind faith. You will be able to perceive. Thus faith becomes very strong. And, so it offers perception of God. It offers perception of spirit soul. And it is the topmost knowledge. So it would be very, very difficult to perform. Just for gaining confidential knowledge, I am not the body. The sages have to do lot of tapasya, lot of yoga we saw. Shuchau deshe pratisthapya, you have to sit alone and go to jungle and do lot of fasting, stop your eating and sleeping. So this must be even more rigorous. But no, that is why it is mentioned here. Susukham kartum avyayam. It is very, very pleasant to perform. Susukham, very pleasant to perform. And thus we can see this process is so nice. So what we do as soon as we get up in the morning in this process of Krishna consciousness, our day starts with singing and dancing, chanting the names of God. And that is so pleasurable activity. Initially it may not be so pleasant, just like the person who is having fever. The best of the dishes may taste bitter. Jaundice patient finds sugar candy also bitter. But if he takes sugar candy, that is the medicine, he will find that it is very, very sweet. And even in the initial stages also, simply if we hear with rapt attention, we will never find it boring, it will be refreshing always. So as soon as we get up, we sing and dance. It is so joyful, singing and dancing, who does not like? And singing and dancing, if you get tired, then you take prasadam, very tasty dishes you offer to Krishna. And then you eat that prasadam, nice, tasty, palatable foodstuffs. And then you discuss, this is such wonderful philosophy, isn't it? That is why we are all listening now. It is a food for the intelligence, for the mind. It is susukham kartum avyayam. You get tired, then you can read. If you get tired reading, then you can sing and dance. You can go and preach. It is such a wonderful thing. Now, I am not a very great scholar. It does not matter. You can clean the floor of Krishna. I just know how to do menial services. You are very fond of cooking. Cook nice dishes for Krishna. I know the art of sewing. I am not very advanced in technology. It does not matter. You can just make nice dresses for Krishna. Oh, I am great technologist, very nice, develop nice apps for spreading Krishna consciousness. I am great manager, organize the distribution of literatures like Bhagavad Gita. So thus everybody can be engaged the way they want to be engaged. This is the beauty of this process, pure devotional service. So this is very easy to perform, and it is very, very pleasant to perform. Susukham kartum avyayam. It is a topmost knowledge, it is purest knowledge, it gives perception of spiritual life, practical realization can happen. The only qualification is anasuya way, we have to become non-envious. Ashraddhadhanav purusha